Where the hell are the rest of my companions?
Let us press on. We march ahead.
I don't even know where the queen is. What the fuck is going on? A pale Anevia paces up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched, her fist clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that scum was talking about? Where is it? Nira taps her fingers on the map. Here, the Lost Chapel. Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Who did the monsters carry off? Irabeth and 24 soldiers, both recruits and veterans. Half our squad was taken too. We're all that's left. One of your companions, a tiefling, Woljif, I think. I last saw him running from the camp, but there was no monster chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared on his own free will. I'm very sorry. They also took that female knight from the small order who joined us after the crusade. She always stayed clear of me. I don't know why. One monster took Irabeth. I'm not sure, but judging by your description, it just sounds like an Abasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scout reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they come from. One more thing. They gave him the name Kabiri. That's a demon lord. The patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat flesh. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was born in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope it only means that Kabiri was the patron of the demon who came to us. But it might mean that another demon lord has joined the demon alliance and is sending his troops here. August, where are you? I didn't see you on the battlefield. Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you, I swear, in all kind of deity and any kind of deity or symbol. Or all of them in a stack. Some people, you do everything for them. They still pillory you. Shut your trap, and no one accuse you of anything. You've been asked a question, so answer it. Anivia's voice is soft, but the expression on her face makes the blood drain from Hawks' face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cart. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd have stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. Nura, where were you in a fight? I didn't see you anywhere. I was panicking. She looks embarrassed. I was running through the darkness like a headless chicken. It was a miracle I didn't pale myself on a sword or get taken by the gargoyles. I'm sorry. I'm not a good fighter. I say we'll depart immediately for the chapel and save whoever we can. The demons won't feast for long. This peace is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again, through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for the inconvenience. Is everyone ready? Commander, we don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends will be eaten alive. I'll run on ahead to scout the area. Don't sit around here. Come after me quickly. We'll meet on the foot of the mountain. We're going to go straight away. I don't care what we can do. We're going. I will take all the potions, though, of the recruits who unfortunately perished. I will save them. Yeah, we can't even control our armies right now. I do need to go grab a drink, so in a minute we'll take a quick break. I'll go grab my drink and we'll be golden for another... Well, I mean, we haven't even got to the time where I usually start streaming. Okay, so I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I'm not going to take this off this screen. I'm literally just going to go run and grab a drink. So give me 2 moments, guys. Okay, let us keep going. Anivia stares through her spyglass at the low fortification on the hill. Even at this distance, you can hear blood-curdling screams coming from within. There, that's where they took them. Looks like the monsters are having a feast. Anivia shudders. We've got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from those gargoyles. That reminds me. Look who I met here. She was just standing there, blinking as if someone knew she would come for her. What? Ah, yes. It must be admitted the gargoyle-born flight isn't effective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tricked by scratching their heels? Plucks a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here. Send the ones you can save from those monsters. I'll care for the wounded and get them safety. How are you holding up? Alright, better than the people in there. What'd you see on the hill? Just saw what Nura said. Gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Hasn't been long since they turned, and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point, so we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall there for the where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. Is that winged demon in there? I didn't see him flying away. I sincerely hope that wretch isn't thinking of leaving, especially when he personally invited us to his occasion. It'd be a height of rudeness for a host. I want to change my party. Accept. Let's go. Nenio, come on. I'm just gonna steal what I can from our camp, and we're going.
The heartbeat quickens.
With Nenio, we have an advantage. We have access to haste.
Endure this.
And with Lan here, we also have advantage because we have Lan.
The spirits demand your blood.
Milia's really started to hit really hard. I love it.
Into the fray.
Lan, finish this asshole off so we can keep moving.
Every strike count.
Or don't.
Mind over muscle. You are today's sacrifice.
Thank you, Camellia. Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders, but makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. Sharpened wooden stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me, for one last. And here's our blessed little beggar. I was beginning to think I'd never set eyes upon that grubby little face ever again. But it seems the face truly does watch over the mud. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me and my crow. Of course, fate, grandmother, and crow. No, you won't die. Look! Healing radiance glows on our fingertips. I still have spells. You don't have to die here. Moving with effort, the soldier pushed the hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me. The pestilence in the wound, I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late. I think the old fellow is right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we stand little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around in the open like this, the more likely we are to end up back in the gargoyle's clutches. Darren looks disheveled and slightly disorientated, and his shoulders tremble with excess tension. No, please, don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter is waiting for you at home. The crow at Ember's shoulder croaks sadly as if confirming her words. Granddaughter, yes, you remind me of her. Boisterous little thing. But you can't lift me. No, I can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I have made my peace with it, and you should too. He looks around. Look, it's the commander. He can definitely help. Ember swiftly pulls the stake from the soldier's body and heals the wound with a spell. Ember, how did you escape? They wanted to make me stop moving, like the others, but they couldn't. It just didn't work on me. Their claws froze everyone else, like the statues, but I ran away. Darren, how did you escape? What? Oh, there's a wall further up. It serves the entrance to the small cave where the gargoyles stashed their treasures. They obviously took me there. Took me for the same reason. The flattery. They obviously thought I wouldn't be able to get out on my own. So they left me in there. But I did get out, though I paid dearly for it. I've got 2 scratches and dirt all over me. Darren briefly falters. Then adds with affected nonchalance. And when I say treasure, I don't mean anything truly valuable. There's nothing down there worth your attention. What's inside this chapel? Very scary in there. Everyone's getting killed and they turn into ghouls. People are always screaming. The winged demon is always laughing. Are you alive, warrior? Can you walk? Get us to the foot of the hill, and Nevi will heal you. I told you, you don't have to die here. Not here, not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight this monster. Perhaps I'll be more of you help down there with Nevia. I have the same question, Darren winces. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of the war, with the demons and the nightmares of the Worldwound. I was raised on them, and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself. But none of it prepared me for what happened here. I can't imagine how much wine it take to banish my memory, the moment when I found myself alone, surrounded by monsters. And that's why I very much want to go with you and see what the monsters quake and fear. It's only fair. Amber, you help Anevia. Darian, with me. Sure. And here we go.
Oh,
There's my very close to full party.
The pleasantries. Our path leads on. Defeat is not an option.
Okay, hopefully Darian's got some good spells with him. Get rid of that one. Furthest one away. Makes the most sense to get rid of that one first.
Go for their hearts. No glory without risk.
Okay.
Smile.
All of
The
his
world's
spells,
not ending
beautiful.
just yet.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Come on, Lan. I need you to roll. He didn't roll good. Well, that was close.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
And here I thought we had half a chance to save him.
Wide open.
But we rolled fucking abysmally. Lan,
You won't
he's...
survive me.
Well, unfortunately, he's got fear, which means we need to kill him for... Oh, shit. Darian? Unfortunately, Darian is staggered, so that was a problem.
Attack.
Okay, good. You're dead.
Into the fray.
The young Crusader. Okay, come on, Darian. You being staggered all the time is really annoying. I need to figure out why he starts staggered.
Let's have some fun.
It causes a lot of issues. Oh, another one came.
The
Camellia.
spirits demand your
Kill the
blood.
fiendish gargoyle hunter.
Out of my sight.
Only 4 of them. That's not exactly fair to them.
Endure this.
Okay, Nenio. Put change shape over there. And haste.
We shall overcome.
Dealer.
No glory without risk.
Camellia.
You are today's sacrifice.
Darian.
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd get away.
Strike count.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Do not hold back.
I really wish these... I think the one thing is the camera with these mountains is a bit of a problem.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. Precision and force. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Go for their hearts.
I'd very much like to believe that we don't have to worry about these guys. Okay. Nenio? Yeah, you really don't have the spells at the
Mind
moment.
over muscle.
Well, let's just get Samael up there for let's just get him this far, and let's use... no, we're all good, so let's just use Live the Angels. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, she can attack, but she can't exactly do any much else. Okay. Now just move your move, because for some reason you only get a move. Lan,
You won't survive me.
you know what to do. Unfortunately, it looks like he missed. Yeah, we lost someone. We lost one there.
You wide open.
Yaka salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Ready? Are we? Speak for yourself. Gods, why did I ever go on this crusade? I should have stayed home to pick mushroom and milk my goat. Does Rigel still live? Yes, he's somewhere. He's here somewhere. He managed to help a few of your recruits escape. He's already made a decent fighting squad out of them. How did you escape? I didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It's too dangerous to fight a gargoyle while it's carrying in midair. Once it starts to land, it becomes vulnerable. We escaped their claws over the slope and took weapons from the fallen. And behold, Rigel's ranged fighters are back and ready to serve. Are there any prisoners left? Yes, there are many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right. I see not everyone here still boasts your fighting spirit. Equal looks have just ended the recruits sent by the Queen. Yellow-beaked snot-noses. They've never seen a real fight. If it wasn't for us, they'd all scatter and the gargoyles would have picked them off one by one. Hell next execute such cowards on the spot. It serves as an example for the rest. Stop scaring the poor wretches. There'll be no public execution in my army. Yes, Commander. The order to not frighten the recruits will be executed. Yika answers in a brisk tone, coming to full attention. Return to the foot of the hill. Find a Nevia and wait for my return. Affirmative. And then they just kind of casually walk off like, yeah, that's just, we'll casually. We don't need to, you know, take this too seriously. Okay, her haste is actually really takes a, like, lasts a good while. Come on, Sosil. You can do it. Sosil leans over the body of a woman clad in Hell Knight's black armor. Although she's obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell, to no avail. His face twists in pain as he shakes his head, refusing to believe what is happening. Wake up. Please wake up. Did you know her? No, not her. We were brought here together. I admit, even I caught off guard when the gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. These recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were about to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Sosil takes a metal shield from the dead, a woman's hand, and considered it intricate decoration. This shield, I prayed my eyes upon deceiving me in the darkness, but now there's no doubt. This is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children. Imagine the adventures of its previous owner. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lips, he looks at the dead woman's blood-spat face. Who are you? Where did you get this from? In the name of Shinlid, why did you get to talk while you were still alive? Maybe her squad mates or commander will be able to tell us something. Yes, they must know something. When we're finished with this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me. But for now, whoever you are, thank you. He gently closes his lips, closes the eyes of the dead woman, and takes the hold of the shield by its leather strap. To arms. Cecil, I'm so glad you're right. You can't imagine. Actually, no. Retreat to the foot of the hill. Very well. I'm afraid that many will need healing. Where's this shield that he said? Or do I not get it? Just he gets it. Only he gets it. I'm gonna be upset because I want that fucking shield. That shield sounds cool. A Crusader relic. I like wielding Crusader relics. Definitely half plate is definitely not something just to not take. Help! Somebody help! A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated, lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn, her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming, but nods her head suddenly at the bodies next to her. It's an ambush. Prepare to attack the ghouls that are pretending to be corpses.
I welcome your company. Are we in trouble yet?
I refuse to accept their statement.
Yeah, I am not stupid enough to let that happen. Letting ghouls outsmart me is definitely not something I'm going to allow to happen. Get you into position, Camellia. Enio, we will save haste for now.
You're irrelevant.
You say they're irrelevant, they say that you can't kill them.
I'll make short work of this.
Get our fighters into position. There we go. Okay, we need to make sure that they stay alive. I am not losing that Crusader. Okay, no, cure moderate wounds on the Crusader.
You are today's sacrifice.
Snowball. I can throw it at you, but I can't do it with the other ones. Beautiful. That's right, attack Camellia. She can take it.
Alright, take you.
Okay, we're nearly there. Darian?
Out of my sight.
Beautiful. Samael?
Strike as
All you have to
one.
do is get rid of this last ghoul now, and we're golden. Lan?
Make every strike count.
Thank, praise be Serenary. Thank you, Commander. You're welcome. Now get out of here.
Crusading isn't that boring.
Because at this rate, we're just chucking ourselves into fight after fight.
Go for their hearts.
Like, I'll be honest, I'm not even doing this in a smart way. I'm just literally throwing myself into fights. Yeah, go on, Regil. Yeah, well, this is definitely like a very tense moment. Darian? Yeah. You are unfortunately staggered, which is a pain. Enio?
You should have listened to reason.
Damn.
To the fray.
Steeler's not going to be able to get there quick enough. I refuse to lose too many men.
You've crossed the wrong mile.
Good job, Lan.
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah, this last school hasn't got a chance. Stop whining, raise your weapons, ready your defense, you wounded, hold your torches up. Did the Queen's soldiers look more like sewing circle? Commander, as he sees you, Regil throws his fist in the air. Despite some claw wounds, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation. We organize an escape. There are no fewer than 3 dozen gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lack sufficient forces for our confrontation, so we withdrew. Why are you still getting that Mike-looking girl recommendation? Hey up, Jamie. How's your day going? Look, a Hell Knight's stopping to help his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Rigil. I always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you fought in terms of efficiency in achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against the demons, you would be far less surprised in my actions. How did you escape? Gargoyles are used to dealing with weak and poorly trained fighters. Civilians near enough. During our first battle with them, we wanted our best, but while they grew confident in their victory, we studied their habits. You just finished peeling 4 layers of wallpaper off the wall? Oof. They become vulnerable when they are preparing to land. It's a simple matter to free yourself from their claws. The rest is a question of skill. As gargoyles just won't leave your unit alone. Not about my unit commander. These gargoyles seem to know precisely which tent to find their target in. And another thing, do you recall the fire at the camp? Gargoyles don't have any incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Blade and her celebrated watch are getting paid for. It's clear as day there's an enemy spy in your camp. What's going on in the chapel? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. That demon you see, just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive. Regil exhausts his last words with disgust. Exhales his last word with disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathering there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them or come with you? Retreat with your people. Affirmative. Okay, we'll wait for Darian to catch up to us because he walks like a fucking idiot after every so often. There we go, Darian. Come on. Thank you, Commander. You're welcome, soldier. We need to get as many men out of here as we can.
The duel commence.
Man.
You won't survive me.
Beautiful. Okay, we can't attack that one just yet. I'm assuming because he technically came in between the event, between everything. Oh no, now we can attack. Okay, Lan, get rid of that one.
Precision and grace.
Okay, Camilla, come back and kill this one, please. There we go.
I will guide us.
Get another quick save. We are trying our damnedest to get up there as quickly as possible. I'm not descending. Fuck you. Inheritor, do not leave us here in the darkness. Deliver me from evil. You should pray to that fool too, but what's the point? He's got so much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than the crusades. Come on, friend, and renounce her. Come to us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her or we'll devour you. I will not fear evil, for you are with me, Iomade. Wow. That I'm not gonna lie, that was just mean. Like,
are made to be broken.
okay, do a second one.
Waiting's never fun.
Beautiful.
Let's have
There we
some
go.
fun.
Well, Sealer, you know what to do.
Guide my blade.
Yeah, the Stalker needs to go first. You know what to do, Lan.
Count.
Go for their heart. I'll cut you wide open.
Bye-bye, Ghoul Stalker, hopefully. For the very least, he'll go after me, which is good enough. Ooh, that was a good... Oh, fuck, you just made her fatigued. That means I'm actually going to have to heal her properly
I'll make short
with
work.
my lay on hands.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Now, you know what to do, Sealer. Okay, Lan. You know what to do.
Wrong mongrel.
The spirits demand your blood.
You can do it, Camellia.
Attack.
Oh, he's only a level 11? That shouldn't be too big of a problem for us. I also did not mean to speed that up. Whoops. We'll summon a Earth Elemental right there. Enio? Okay, Sealer. The Stalker needs to go first. Beautiful. Lan, show that huntsman how a proper huntsman does it.
You are today's sacrifice.
Go on, Samael. You can do it. Apparently you can't. Few serious wounds at Samael. Elemental, you know what to do. Enio,
You should have listened to reason.
try to get rid of that ghoul. Or don't.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Lan, all yours. Oh, Jesus Christ, with those types of things like that, wow. That's probably the hardest target he's had to hit. I'm not using my best ability on you.
Meditate on your mistakes.
Okay, Sealer,
Win this war.
fix that. Okay, perfect. Let's do it. In the visage of the ghoul before you, you see one can barely recognize the Honorable Visali Raphimus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy grey beard is gone along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open, and whistle larvae wiggle inside, but this seems not to bother him at all. Heretics, dirty slayers of false gods. The cleric paces up and down before a desecrated altar on which the unholy symbol of Kabiri has been drawn. A group of ghouls have brought the soldiers to kneel before them. Renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon this altar. No, never, holy Hyome Ide. Hear me now, I'll gladly die before I renounce you. A sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body, shuddering in pain. The latter whispers a prayer for his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Kabiri's communion? I will. A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes a glassy of madness. I renounce Serenray. Hell to Kabiri. I will do anything. Anything you say. Anyone who renounces the Crusades will die here and now. Despair falls from the soldiers' bloody faces, replaced by grim resolution. One of them whispers a prayer, and a bright light bathes the vault of the desecrated church. The light, undead shriek with a natural force. By the light and the sword, praise the inheritor. A figure in simple knight armor appears next to the fighters and strikes down the nearest ghoul with one blow. That'll be our good queen. Oh, so that Crusader actually did fucking turn. What a dick.
I'll cut you wide open.
Dealer. Oh, you just can't get there. Son of a... Well, there's one of the Crusaders dead.
Make every strike count.
You can do it, Crusader. Okay, Samael. There's moments like that where we need to do big fuck you spells. Hey, Earth Elemental, get in there. Okay, Queen Galfrey hits like a fucking truck. You know what? I'm not going to waste haste just yet. I'm going to
I'll remove this obstacle.
try it without haste for now. Okay, that Crusader's dead. Healer, you know what to do. Damn, I literally just healed that one as well. Man, go for it.
Cross the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, Samael just, he cannot get in.
I will see to your demise.
Go Elemental. Do it. Look at that. Enio.
Mind over muscle.
Hey, Camellia.
You are today's sacrifice.
Beautiful.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Man, take what's rightfully yours.
Survive me.
The queen greets you with a nod as she closely examines her sword. Her lips are pursed and her eyes are burning with rage. This church, I knew it well. It was the days of my days of grandeur. I remember the voice of 100 warriors soaring through its vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot, I stood with 3 friends who would not live to see this day, but to see this den of depravity those demons have turned into. It's almost more than I can bear. Darren's eyes wide in astonishment. The simple armor deceived me, but I know that voice anyway. What? The queen stops him with raised hand. Not now. We'll put an end to the evil that's at work here. We surely will. Kenabres was the first step. Purging this temple of demonic filth is our second, and Dresden will soon follow. Well then, off we must go. I guard the soldiers to safety. You can stay and clean the area, Commander.